Well, I feel like almost reframing the question. It's like, what is heavy? Which I guess is what this whole thing's about. and and my theory is that heavy is a very literal description. I'm not talking about emotionally heavy. I'm talking about massive objects, the sound of massive objects. You think of things like huge machinery, like massive ships or foghorns or massive animals, that kind of guttural, grunty, kind of heavy stomping character that you think of when you think of that kind of, so, this industrial, kind of mechanical or military, these sounds that we encounter, or natural disastery type things, earthquakes, volcanoes, and thunderstorms and lightning. All these things are what, for me, are the root of what we experience as heavy, like our association with these massive things that much bigger than us and kind of dwarf us when we hear them and overwhelm us with the power. Like have you ever been in an earthquake?
A small one.
Yeah, even a small one. I think you get the sense of like there is nothing you can do. You are just completely overwhelmed by the world. And for me, that's the root of the excitement when you hear heavy music. It's experiencing a bit of that. When you hear a sound that sufficiently crosses this threshold of sounding, or I mean, even just someone like yelling, like when someone's really yelling, the sense of power that you get off them, again, could be related to like gorilla kind of sound or an elephant trumpet or something like these hugely powerful animal noises. They do something. They physically move your body in a way that we don't experience every day. And I think for me, heaviness in music is related to that. So like industrial music for me quite obviously has this kind of like heavy machinery thumping away and grinding and clanking. The really kind of like messy subgenres of metal, like the grindcore and sludge stuff, for me is that more like that animal kind of thing. And it's reflected in the vocals if you think about it. It's that kind of like disgusting, squalid kind of like natural organism heaviness through to progressive metal. I mean, which is what I do a lot of. A lot of the music for me is not actually heavy in the moment, but there'd be moments in the songs where it descends into heaviness in that kind of meshuggah, mechanical, kind of soulless machinery, robotic way, which again is kind of like that Terminator kind of like unstoppable force kind of heaviness.
And from